All right, it worked. I don't know why it was glitching like that. Let me get situated here so we don't have any more issues. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Andy, how's it going? How are you? What's up, sticker guy? Patrick, you can't sleep? You hear me? Okay. Does the audio sound better? What's up, Iron Cowboy? It's the #1 troll. How are you? What's going on? I still am not feeling good. It's like 2 weeks. But, it's, I guess, getting a little better. Yeah, it's getting a little bit better. How's everybody doing? We're in the casino tonight. I've got the whole place to myself. You couldn't tell if it was the audio or your voice? I know, I might not feel well because I'm hanging in the casino. I lost all the money tonight. No, I don't know. It was this or in the abyss, the blackness of the sky. I couldn't figure it out. So tonight I'm just going live from my laptop. Yeah. Sometimes the audio works good, sometimes it doesn't. How's everybody? What's new? Did anybody do anything exciting this weekend? Or at least since we last spoke at, what was it, like 2 o'clock in the morning? Oh, good. Yeah, nobody's in the, well, there's a couple people sitting back over there. There's a guy. He was yelling a little bit ago, but at least it's not the cocktail waitress. Oh, there's someone back there. Or, the poor service. I did get a coffee tonight, so. Yeah, no, for real, I'm not in a casino. I'm not doing any gambling. Welcome to the Hive. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. What is going on, friends? I just started, so we're just kind of having a little bit of an Insomniac chat tonight. And I was just saying how I'm hanging out in the casino, but I'm really not. Thank you for dropping your bananas. What's up? Welcome to the Hive. I love your name. What are you selling? I definitely give you a follow back. Yeah, it is the Bellagio. I thought it was Treasure Island, but I wasn't 100% sure. What's up, Andy? Those are bees. Oh, gosh. You're right. I can't see shit. Hello, it makes sense. Welcome to the Hive. Right. The bees. You dropped some bees. A hive of bananas. That would be something I would find. That would be something I would find. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. That's cool. You sell honey and beauty products. I love your name so much. It's really great. You swarm. We don't raid. We aren't pirates. Oh, I love that. Well, welcome in, swarm of bees. Honeybees, that is. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. We're just kind of doing a chat tonight, so feel free to hang out. My Buy It Now got completely messed up today. So I don't know what happened to it actually. I have 774 items in there. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So tonight I'm not really doing a whole heck of a lot of selling, but my bin, I invite you to go take a look at my bin, do some searches. There's tons of really cool products in there. And most of the stuff that I typically sell is vintage decor, glass, and sometimes I like to have like fun toy type items like mini brands. I have a ton of mini brands, adorables, things like that, just because they're fun to do. But thank you again once for the raid, and I'll have to check you out. Usually do nighttime shows. Yeah, aren't we, eh? Hello, Twinkie. Anyway, so that's about it. I mean, that's not about it, but that's pretty much what was going on. Hanging out in the fake, this is a fake backdrop. This is not a real casino because I would have to put on the special effects. Yeah, I would have to put on the special effects for you guys. I gotta fix my little light right here because it helps in the, yeah, that helps in the casino a little bit, right? So what's new, everybody? Did anybody do anything exciting today? I spent it with my family, but I wasn't I wasn't 100%. So I kind of just stayed. You got one of the Dubai inspired pistachio chocolate strawberry cups today? Wow, that sounds good. How did I add them? Very carefully, one at a time. Yeah, one at a time. It took me like a couple of weeks, about a month, to be honest. You have to add every single one. Yeah, like a month. I do it on desktop. It's just faster. I could drop and drag and then I type really fast. They need to change that. What? So you don't have to, well, you could duplicate it. So I've duplicated like hundreds of them. Yeah, so for example, say, you know, the mini brands. I don't think I have any here. Or like these, I saw a lot of these little Funko Bitty Pops. They're like a little character. And so they all look the same. The only difference is the number, the name, but the descriptions are all pretty much the same. So I can duplicate those and I could duplicate like 10 or 20 at a time. But I still got to go in and change the picture. And I think their listing is pretty fast. On the phone, forget it. It's fast if you like create a whole bunch of them on the desktop and then you don't add the pictures, but you go to your phone and you save them as a draft and then you go add the pictures. That's actually pretty fast on the phone. But you know, they want everybody to list on the app. I list on the desktop. I just like it better on the web. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, you only drank 9 beers tonight. Well, you know, yeah, you should try it. Go create a bunch of drafts, but there's something weird with it. I don't really know what it is, but it if you duplicate something and you try to save it sometimes, it like doesn't let you do it. It glitches and it's really funky. But try to save them as drafts and then go on the app and then you should be able to. Like I had a couple that were like a month. Yeah, I reported it to Whatnot. I literally made a 9-minute video showing, because I was trying to make a tutorial. People asked me, how do you list like that? So I made a video, but it kept crashing. It kept doing that error thing and it was really frustrating. So I did it in like real time. And it's about 9 minutes. I sent it to Whatnot. I was still going to publish it to YouTube. I found a little bit of a workaround. But it's kind of long and people could get lost, so I didn't publish it. Thank you. Thank you, Iron Cowboy. I uh I don't know, I was gonna add a different one tonight, but I was looking through my archive pictures, but I didn't find anything I liked. Yeah. So try it out. If you save as a draft and then you like say you don't take again, if you save as a draft and you go on the phone and you update like just to add the pictures, it's really fast. Yeah, I think I had like 100 the other day that I went in. What's up, Sunny Day? Sea Swan, that picture. That's yummy. Where is that like at a that looks so good. What tell me what it is again? Excuse me. You only drank 9 beers, you're funny. I know, I think Whatnot's way of listing is really easy compared to like eBay or other platforms because they require so many fields. Certain categories on Whatnot require you to put it like condition and stuff, but I mean, it doesn't take too long if I duplicate. What's up, Grammy Petals? How you doing? Hello, Jessica. Hey, 80s dude. Sunny days, what's up? I can't believe I thought those were bananas. What? Isn't what muted? eBay? No, I could say it. I'm not advertising it. I'm not advertising it. I'm not advertising any other platform. I'm just basically stating, yes, payment things are muted. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, those are all on purpose. Whatnot does not want that like that. Oh, Grammy Petals, I'm in my regular location. I just put the background as a casino. I could change it to anything actually if I want. I could change it to, let's see what we have up here. I usually have this one, the blue sky or this. Yeah. Okay, a cup of strawberries topped with chocolate pistachio butter. What is Knifa? Is that like a... Yeah, it's on my computer. It's pretty cool. Or I could get abducted by aliens. The only thing I don't like streaming on here is you're like super close up. Yeah. Yeah, I can find a whole bunch of them. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing tonight? Let's see. Let's see. I want to Oh, the audio is a lot better. Hello, goat goat. Yeah, it is a little bit better. I bought a wireless mic thing from Andy. It works really good. So I'm trying it out. I'm not using OBS tonight. I decided not to. This is strictly on my MacBook Pro. What other cool ones are there? You have to add them in. Yeah, I can add 9 of them. So let's see. What kind of background do we want? It sounds good. Yeah, they work really good. I mean, they're brand new. That was killer. What kind of background do we got? It's crunchy. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like noodles, but not noodles. Yeah, I was going to ask you if it was Middle Eastern because it sounds like it is. It sounds amazing. Was it good? I bet. What kind of background should we do? A blonde? No, I'm not going to put up a blonde cowgirl. That doesn't set, that's just not my thing. A forest? Let's see. What kind of forest is, ooh, like a foggy one? Yeah, okay, we'll try this one. Oh wait, can I pop that up there like that? No, I can't. How's that? No, I'm not doing any kind of woman. I'm the woman. I'm not putting any other like blonde nurses. Yeah, that's kind of a cool picture, huh? This one's actually kind of cool too. It's like scary, huh? Hey Tina, what's up? How are you? Yeah, it's super Twilight. Which one do you guys like? That one or two? This one's a little... When the file's really big, it kind of messes it up. Let's see. This is kind of cool too. But see how they're blurry? I think because the resolution, they're too high. The volume is too low? I'm just talking kind of low. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like that other one. Where is it? That one. Snow. No, then you'll be all cold. Yeah, I took the beach ones out. Let's see. All right, we can do the beach one. The beach ones are nice. Let's find one that's really... This kind of looks nice. See, it just crops it. It crops it a lot. I didn't resize anything. We need something like a little bit bluer. What mic are you using? Would it be in an outdoor setting? Oh, it's a Rode wireless mic. Yeah, there's so many of them. You just have to pop them in there. Yeah, well, you have to look for them on the internet. I try to look in, oh, that's kind of cool right here. Yeah, see, they're so big, the files, that you have to like resize them. C-Swan, what did she say? Yeah, try to find somewhere I wish we were at, right? Let's see. Yeah, because they're so big, the files, that when they're not like the right size, look at that. See, they just get pixelated. Yeah, I have to resize some. I'm just dropping them in. That's why this one's still good because it's a smaller size. We'll stick with this for a few minutes. It's 7 degrees. Oh my goodness, that's cold. Yeah, it's just kind of a fun. I'm sure there's like an avatar thing. We could change it in a little bit. Usually I use a HyperX gaming mic, but I recently bought from Andy Someta. I bought a Rode wireless kit because it is a great kit. It's a dual, so there's two of the little mics, but I want to get like I think I'm gonna 3D print. It's like this, so then you can hear me right here. I need to get like a stand for it because I don't want it on my. He does have such a badass name. Yeah, he does. How's that? A little better? You like the AI backgrounds? The person streaming pops up more? Oh, yeah. Well, they also have, like, the way they have theirs set up, too, is, yeah, Andy does have a cool name. So Meta. And he was cool before Meta. Come on. Yeah. They have, what do you call it? I forgot the name of the thing I was gonna say. It's clear. Well, that's because yeah, it's also because like this webcam is not ideal. I don't have like all the lights up to give it like as sharp, but my phone still has better pictures, better streaming quality than this. Yeah, it's not like if I add my DSLR, which I need to add it, it'll be really clear. But I just didn't add it. I have everything ready right here. Yeah, the Andy squad, that's right. Yeah, it all depends what camera you're using. Like this one, it's not super, it's like fuzzy. And depending on your carrier, like I have a really fast internet connection. Sometimes it's based on what you see on the other end too. My connection could be fast, it could be clear for me, but for you guys, it might not be as clear. Yeah, and it's also about lighting. Like the more lights I add, the clearer it is. See, I have a light down here, but I have so much stuff in this little shelf that I can't really make it flat. Let me see. You know, it's not the best like lighting angle either. Tina, that's so cold. I hope you're staying warm. Yeah, it's still a little. Yeah, Montana. No, Colorado. I can't. Amy, hello. How are you? How's it going? I can't believe it's 7 degrees. That's just crazy. Pretty wild. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't look today in Montana. I have a family member that lives over there. What's going on? How are you, friend? Yeah, I don't wanna like wear this thing. I don't like it right here. But I guess you get used to it. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what it is here. It was warm today. It was like 72, 72 degrees. It was kind of hot. We went out for a tiny bit, but then I wanted to come home and rest. Yeah. Born and raised in Montana, but now in Colorado. Yeah, tonight it's 51 here. Oh, were you? New Glasgow Air Force Base. Oh, wow. I don't know where that is in Montana. Oh, it's at a business, huh? I don't know where that part of Montana is. Let's see. Oh, it's very north. There's no sound on desktop. I have sound. I can hear me on YouTube. Refresh it. There is a glitch on the sound and whatnot right now. It's closed. Okay, they turned into a Cuban refugee camp at one point. Okay. I'm listening to YouTube right now and there's sound. I can hear me. I have an earbud in. I always make sure I have audio. Yeah, no, check to make sure you have it muted because sometimes that happens, but I can hear me on YouTube right now. Yeah. The little sound can be muted out without realizing you're muting it. And double check right here. There's the sound on desktop. You might have that on. I've done that before. And if that, I don't know what to do. There's not too much I can do about it. It could be a whatnot glitch. People have been complaining about that. Yeah, people have been complaining. Because I could restream it. I could try to restream it right now, but I hear audio. I'm like literally listening. I'm my earbud right here, and I'm listening to YouTube. You can't hear me right now, but I do have it. Oh, do you have the latest app? Have you updated it? Right, C-Swan. What's up, Michelle Tillett? Hello, 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 hello. I see you over there. Hey, Flippin', what's going on? I'm sorry you don't have any audio. 14. Yeah, that's freaking cold. It'll be a quiet stream. You want me to try to restream it? There's just a few of us in here. I don't have a problem with that. Let's see if I could fix the audio on my end, but there's no issue on my end. But I'll try because can everybody hear me? Drop an emoji or drop something in the chat if you can hear me. Yes. What'd she say? Iron Cow. Pay no attention to the troll. What's up, Faith? How are you? Okay, so you can hear, and you can hear. Okay, so look, I don't know. 80s dude, you can't hear. It's so weird. Hello, perfect pair. How are you? I know I saw the 80s dude went in and out a couple times. Yeah, it's weird sometimes how this does that. Hello, in Billings, Montana, it's 7 below. That's nuts. No, thank you. You can have it. Yeah, so bizarre. Yeah, I'm listening to YouTube right now and I have audio. But I know one night I was streaming and there was no audio. Yeah, oh, 80s dude. Yeah. I mean, I'm checking all of it. It seems to be working for me. What's up, Thriftworks? How are you doing? It's still, huh? Except me. That's weird. Did you quit? Yeah, we're in the forest. We're hanging out in the forest. What's up, D? How's it going? Wait, you couldn't tell if you were saying... You've been drinking 9 beers. Come on now. You're just waking up. Oh, it's morning. It's morning. Do you have a show today? I feel like you have a show today. I feel like I haven't been on Whatnot in like a week. I don't know. I'd search for you, but you probably won't show up. Yeah, I'd search for you, but you won't show up. Also, with me being sick, I mumble, so who knows what the hell I'm saying. Yeah, who knows? Cheers. Yeah, who the hell knows? I don't know. Remember that school whisper across the class? No, I didn't do that. I did not whisper across the classroom to girls. Yeah, and tell her olive juice. No. Yeah, mute stream. That's so weird, 80s dude. All right, everybody, because I like 80s dude in my stream, so because a couple people did say they didn't. Oh, you got official word back, and they are intentionally ranking international below. Really? That's kind of shitty. No, because I see other international right at the top. Maybe you got to do a show every day to be up high in the algorithm. So intentionally. Hmm. Yeah, for sure, sunny days. I love it. I'm doing my 365 project, so I'm on number 262. And I was sick for like almost 2 weeks now. I really want to get back to selling and doing that. I just don't have the energy. So I'd rather just sit back and chat and chill. And my bin is always fully loaded. International and category tabs, or just for you. Oh, so like the Red Rooster, Canadian seller, Kim. She's always on my FYP. Yeah, and I tried something. I unfollowed her and she was still up at the top. She was still up at the top. It's the same. Okay. Hmm. Should I start bookmarking all the like other French people and see what happens? I don't ever see Germany or any of them, and I do follow a lot of people in here. She's always the first on your FYP too? Yeah. Iron Cowboy. Wait, what did Iron Cowboy say? Your classmates sound lame. Well, I didn't pass notes to girls. Yeah. I mean, I just didn't. Um, I won't. Oh, if I smoked a cigarette in the bathroom? No, but we went in the bathroom for other stuff. Yeah, we were always leaving class. We had this teacher. I'm sure he's passed away now. The guy was like 100 then, and he was deaf. He never heard us leave the classroom. He was always sleeping. He was actually a really nice guy, but the guy could not hear us. Yeah, it's a wild ride for sure. Started at the bottom, now I'm at the bottom. That just doesn't seem right. Yeah, I don't get that. You got sent to the principal's office in seventh grade for getting caught kissing your girlfriend. Oh, they're a privately owned company. I've been waiting for them to have an IPO, but I haven't heard anything. I'm sure it's gonna maybe one day. I don't know what their plans are. They could be. Have to file that stuff in advance, so like I'm watching, but I haven't seen anything. I don't see that they're gonna do that anytime soon, but who knows? Who really knows? You haven't held any shows either too much now? Oh, are you waiting for a heart transplant? Yeah. Yeah, do it. Put them in the shop. Well, I wish you all the best with waiting for a heart transplant because I know how long that takes. I've had a couple of friends have transplants, and we're a transplant family here. Not for heart, but for kidney. Yeah, your ex-wife. Oh, that's who you're talking about sending a note to. I'm just trying to get caught up with what's going on in the chat. Right. You know what? I used to have a shoebox, and it was full of like all the notes that I wrote to my friends in class. Because I mean, I have those notes, but we didn't really pass them around. Like we would put them in the textbook or whatever. But my friends did that a lot, and they would pass it around, and they would be writing stuff about like, this teacher is boring. And we had this one teacher that if he got your note, he was reading it in class. And so my best friend was writing a whole thing to me about it and about this guy she was in love with. And so I got the letter. No, I got it. She put it in my math book. No, it was science class. That's right. She put it in my science and said, "Hey, there's a note for you." And I didn't write anything bad. Her thing was all about obsessing about this guy she wanted. And the teacher said, and I said, mm-mm. Like, what did I do, you know? And he goes, I'll take that note. I'm like, what note? I didn't even know it was in the book. He goes, the one your friend just put in the book. I was like, what? And I opened it and there was a note right there. And I'm like, I didn't even see that. I think that was there already. You can't take it. Anyway, I had to give it to him. He read it in class out loud. Dick. I actually fought him on it. Like, I'm like, no, it's private. She put it right before the bell rang. Yeah. So after, like, you want to go to the principal's office or give me the note? And I'm like, my friend's like, don't let him get the note. And I'm like, who cares? Okay, you want to read it? And then he got it and he's reading out in class. And what sucked is the guy that she liked sat on the other side of me. But guess what? He asked her out and they dated for a while. Yeah, but what a jerk teacher. Yeah. I told her, don't ever give me a note again like that. I wasn't embarrassed. I felt bad for her. She turned tomato red. Yeah. She wanted the dude. No, she didn't. She didn't. Because she wrote stuff in there like, I got my period. I feel real bloated. But it was really funny. You love the principal's office? And y'all teachers let punks like me wreak havoc. Good one, Black Arrow. That's funny. I liked hanging out in the principal's office. I rarely went. Our vice principal was this lady, and she was really badass. And if there was an issue, I'd go to her. But, you know, people were just trying to survive and figure things out. Yeah. Yeah, so Pearl, you can hear me, right? You had your own coffee cup? You would. You would. Did you have a stool with like a dunce hat or what? You were going to college half day in high school. Wow, by your sophomore year? Could relate to high school kids at all, I bet. I'm not that old. Yeah, no, I'm just teasing you. I don't know, school was so long ago. I don't know, I forget about some stuff. But I mean, I liked school. It was fun. We got away with a lot of shit back then, and we didn't have nearly as much homework as the kids today. Like, my kids have way more homework. By my junior year of high school, I would hang out in class. And then senior year, I had one class. Yeah, I was done. There was no senior projects and all that. You hated school? I'm sorry about that. One of my kids hates school. Yeah. I don't think I want to go back. Mm-mm. I did it once. That was enough. But I mean, it was fun. There was a lot of fun pranks you could do at school, and you wouldn't get expelled. Kids were smoking at school, the Heschers. There was just I don't know, such a good mix of kids. Yeah, they were smoking in the bathroom. I remember going to the bathroom one time. So our school had like a 100 hall, and then upstairs was the 200 hall. And I had to go to the bathroom. I never used the bathroom at school, and I just had to go that morning, and I could smell weed. No joke. In the hallway, and I was like, maybe it's a science class because there was a science class, and it always smelled weird. And I go in there, and there's two chicks in there, and that's what they're doing. And I was like in 10th grade, and I'm like, what the heck? Yeah. I mean, I just, and then I remember them leaving, and I laughing. They were hiding, and me leaving out. And then I get in trouble because the vice principal is like, what are you doing in there? And I'm like, going to the bathroom. Oh, what's that smell? And I said, I have no idea. I think it came from the janitor's closet. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, no. Oh, they have laptops now. Your kids don't like the computer. You couldn't stand high school teachers. My teachers were okay. I had teachers that would hang out with us. Yeah. So I graduated in 92. Um, my friend was dating our art teacher. She was already like 18 because she was held back. Um, but he was very crazy for dating a teacher. You loved school and college? Yeah, I really loved college too. It was just more freedom, right? Yeah, I know a young woman dating Well, she was an adult. She was an adult, but still, yes, it is. And he was like a young guy. Yeah, he was a young guy. Well, I say young. She was 18. I mean, he was like probably 38 or 42, somewhere. He wasn't that old, but that's a huge age gap, you know? Yeah. But because she was 18, she could date him. It was kind of a weird thing. And then after she graduated, they dated for, I don't know, 5 or 8 years. Yeah. She was kept back, I think, in like junior year. Hmm. That's not, well, I think it is. I mean, that's a big age gap. You did similar with the first year English teacher in your senior year? 42 students in your school? Ours was like 400 maybe. I feel like I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's somewhere between like 380 and 425, which is a lot of kids. But 42 is so small. Oh, it's a big age gap. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. I mean, today, back then it was just accepted, but today women and men, I think, look at that. Men are probably like, yeah, you go, dude. We look at it and we're like, that's gross. Yeah, that's gross. So basically, he was, what, 22 when she was born. So some people think it's gross, some people don't. It's none of my business, but he was a really nice guy to her, so. And it had its perks because I was in the class too, and we could leave early and do whatever. He didn't care. Yeah. College freedom is the word, yeah, and the fact. People weren't telling you how to act and think, right? Don't do this, don't do that. The freedom and choice, and yes. Yeah. They also had better, because there's some really great teachers. I'm not going to knock any teachers because I'm pretty pro teacher, unless you're an asshole teacher. But when you get to college, they set example, a different kind of example. Yeah. I mean, you're paying for the education. You didn't say anything like the kids do now. Yeah, some kids are just assholes, but they learn it. They learn it from their parents. They do. And then they act worse than the parents sometimes. Some of the stuff I hear from the kids, like in my kids' school, middle schoolers, is terrible. Yeah. And they don't have any life. I was saying this the other night. They don't have any like life skills or common sense. They're kind of dumb because their brain isn't developed. But just basic stuff. Yeah. Even my kids and I have that conversation. They're like, "Mom, kids are dumb. Kids are stupid." I was like, "Well, not really." And then they explained and educated me on, yes. Trade schools, they push that. My least favorite thing was you have the career counselors, and in school they would tell you something along the lines of this, like, "Oh, I wanted to be," I'm just going to make something up. "I wanted to be, let me try this other thing. I wanted to be a teacher." I'm just going to use it for an example. Or "I wanted to be an architect." That's what it was. And then I remember the guidance counselor be like, "I don't think you would be really good at that. You might be better being a teacher or a librarian." And so it would discourage a lot of kids. They still do that shit today. I hate it. Yeah, worthless. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, for real. Uh, what's your question, sir? Ma'am? Hello? V friends? I have some in my buy it now, some stickers. I bought a whole bunch of them, but I kept what I liked. Although I had one professor said nobody would get an A because she was the expert. You got an A minus. Yeah. Yeah, you meant guidance counselor? Yeah. Or like I remember a guy wanted to be a cop in our class, and he wanted to like eventually be a detective, and she like tried to do everything to talk him out of it. And you know what? The guy ended up being like the chief of police at where I grew up. Yeah, good thing he didn't listen to her. And then another one of my friends, he would go the same time I would, and he wanted to be famous. He wanted to be rich. And she was like, well, you got to have something to fall on. So he went to school and he got his real estate um, certificate. Then he became a broker. He like sells multi-million-dollar homes to celebrities now. Like he's doing okay. But the guidance counselors were trying to talk him out of it. You wanted to be a veterinarian, and that's too much college, and I guarantee I'm better with animals than most vets are. Yeah, those professors that challenge you. And I remember in high school, I had a teacher say to me, um, actually, this was college. This was a really great teacher, professor. He said, the students that sit in the front row get A's. The students that sit in the third row gets B's. The students that sit in the backs get D's or F's because they're too far away. And I always remember the names of the front two rows. So where do you think I sat? I sat in the second seat. I got an A. But I also liked the class so much, and the career tests are bogus. I don't remember ever taking one of that. Yeah, and people aren't, your mood and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Hey, sweet Kentucky Peaches, how are you? I remember though having there was two guidance counselors try to discourage me in what I wanted to do. Originally, I wanted to be a cop. Yeah, I wanted to be a detective. And I was pretty close. But then something changed. Yeah, something changed in me. Glad I didn't do that. How you doing, friend? Yeah, people change. And you know what? Sometimes you do different things in life. Like, and you don't have to have a career. You could have a skill or a trade and then just be just as happy. But, that's why we all get the choice, thankfully. Yeah. But yeah, those career counselors. Even the one at my daughter's school, she's horrible. Yeah, and I don't care. I already told her. She's not, I don't know, I feel like I watched her do that, the discouraging kind of thing. If you're going to be dumb, you better be tough and learn math. Because if you can't oh my gosh, nobody can read a tape measure. Iron Cowboy, there's so many people that cannot read it and they're in construction or some kind of skill or trade. It's crazy. I told you guys the story. We put new sliding glass doors in our house. First, we did this one in our like living room. It's humongous. It's like 120 inches. It's a big, not an average one, and it's like the whole wall. Oh my God, the guy had to measure like 3 times, and when they finally brought it, because it's like retrofit, it didn't even fit. It was like bowing down. I'm like, dude, you can't put that in. It's literally gonna break. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he put it in and then he caused damage and he had to redo the whole thing at his expense. It wasn't even his company, some other guy. Yeah. No, my kids, I teach them all that. How to write an envelope. When they were little, I used to always make them do thank you cards every time. Yep. And then we have regular analog clocks. They know how to do that. You couldn't read one until your college friends taught you? Well, at least you know now, right? Yeah. If you're going to be dumb. There's a lot of tough, dumb people in this world. There definitely is. But maybe, that's just all their brain can take. I don't know how to explain that part. I always want to keep learning. Like, I'm going to probably go back to college time old. I love that whole experience. Yeah, it's true. There are a lot of people that, they don't want to learn anymore. They want to stay the way they are. They think they're smart already, and maybe they are for what their family has been. When I was in high school, they taught us how to do all that and fill out tax forms. When did you graduate? Yeah, when did everybody graduate? Let's hear it. Oh, 84. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you need to measure things. 2001. Yeah, you're a youngin'. 1752. 1983. Graduated in 81. What's up, Aunt Bananas? Hey, Bolt. Hello. Hello, South City. Hey, Jimmy flipping deals. What's up? We're just hanging out chatting tonight. Curly Sue, welcome in. There was a class we had to take. Did you guys have to do this where you had to carry around, I forgot what the class was, like a health class, and you had to like carry around a 5 pound bag of flour, but you had to decorate it like a baby. I don't know what that class was. Parenting. Some people did eggs where the egg was their kid. 800 BC. Did anybody take that class where you had to do that? Oh my gosh. And then you had the robot babies. You had the eggs. Oh my gosh, we had a bag of flour. It was a 5 pound bag of freaking flour. And then we had to make like it look like a baby. Yeah. And I think it was the teacher made that smaller because it was heavy. Most gals, oh, that's sad. Yeah. I only had nobody in my school that was pregnant. Well, then my friend got pregnant, but she finished school. Yeah, she was a year older than me. Family planning, yeah. I remember that. Then you had to get paired up with somebody in the class to be like the father. You had to get paired up because then they had to take care of it. And then I got paired up with this guy. He was so immature, and he dropped it and broke the bag open. So I was pissed off, and I'm like, go to the store right now and buy the same bag. We're gonna make this, and we did. We did. We made it work. What's up, Rabbit Hole? How you doing? Yeah, and then the next year I had to take it again. I don't know why, but we had an egg the next time. Oh my gosh. You dropped your egg, baby. I had a little basket, and the egg went in it perfect, and I decorated all cute. We were supposed to decorate to make it look. So my partner that I was with was really like careful with it. Yeah. But a couple of people dropped theirs. No, we put like cotton in it, and then we put like made a seatbelt. We didn't want it to break. We wanted to get an A in that class. Yeah. How are you, Rabbit Hole? Yeah, I mean, I would just remember that class. Yeah, and then my friend who was in the class, her name was Crystal. She was dating a guy that she met, and she's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, what? I guess you're taking the right class. Yeah, they've been together ever since, and their kids are like, their daughter's like a sheriff deputy, and their son, he's a lawyer actually. Yeah, they're old now, the kids. It's pretty crazy. I'm feeling better, but I still am so damn sick. Yeah, I don't know. It's just still, I can't get rid of it. Who got a timeout? Let me see. Yes, kids nowadays don't get reset in one slap by mom. I don't slap my kids. Some adults need some slaps. What's a timeout, right? No, we didn't, no, no. The goldfish? No, they flushed it down the toilet. Yeah. I think we only had a couple sets. We had spicy and onion, the goldfish, and they died. So, we don't hide that from the kids. They have to experience that. Yeah, exactly. Consequences. It's a real thing. Yep. And now, because they have computer and stuff, I could put a timer on the internet. With my daughter's older, so I don't have to do that. She's pretty good. Where if I say to her, "You cannot be on the internet," she's not going to go on. Yeah, that's what I do. Now my son is a little bit harder, but I found that yelling at him, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because like, why come at someone yelling at because you're not doing something? If I talk to him about it and be like, "Here today, you're not playing today. That's it," and he won't, and then I have to turn the timer on for him because he will sneak, and I'm not going to sit there and helicopter him. Yeah. But I'm not going to be like go into his room and be like, because he did something bad, go take all his stuff away and create trauma. That's it. Like, I see my friend did that. I was just like, oh my gosh. But they know. They know. Now that they're getting older, it's like, it's very few and far between where they have, some behavior issues. Yeah. No allowance, right? Yeah, they get allowance, but I'm like, the month, they have to do the work the month and then they get the next. But they only have to do the trash, do their own laundry, and clean up their rooms. That's pretty much it. The rest of that, and also help. But they're pretty good about that. Yeah, there's a few things I probably got to add to that. But every time I add, they're like, "Can we get a little bit extra dough?" You already get a bunch, but you know, or they'll. I love when kids are like, "Well, my friend gets this much." Well, good for your friend. Good for your friend. You'd get grounded from your hair gel? Yeah, because that's the shit you loved. Yep, that's the stuff you liked. I'm glad I didn't have to like do any ass whipping on my kids. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to do that. Some kids need it. Some kids need it. Some parents just do. Some kids don't need it, but some parents just that's how their discipline is. I know my brother was like that with his kids. I would not want to piss him off as a kid. It's the art of negotiation, right? Yep. I have to front load my kid. I have to give him a heads up what's going to happen. Doesn't follow the rules, then there's going to be a consequence. And the one consequence is always the thing they love the most. Yep. It sucks because, but they got to learn. Will they learn? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Depends on the kid, too. But I think for me, the way I like, talk to my kids or the way I handle discipline, it just works. Yeah, it just works. I give them a lot of space to do what they need to do, and it'll teach them a lot for the future. I think that's why they're good kids. And not saying like, they don't get in trouble. That kid became your style. They would look at you and say, that didn't hurt. Little shits. The phone is, yeah. So one kid has a phone, one doesn't here. I think I've had to take my daughter's phone away. But because Apple, I can just turn it off and she can't even use it. Because, I pay the bill, right? But I haven't had to do that one time. Yeah. And she learned real quick. Yeah. We didn't have the phone growing up. Joke was on them, right? I know. I know my daughter told me one day, I said, oh, why don't you see a so and so, like one of her friends? You can go to the movies with her. She goes, oh, I can't text her. And I'm like, why? She goes, she lost her phone. I said, see, you know? Yeah, she's off her phone for 2 weeks, Mom. It's the end of the world. I know. It's the end of the world. I'm like, well, here's what you're supposed to do. You didn't do it, so give me the phone. And then I can just kill the phone completely. I can turn it off. Yeah, when you send them in a room, but I'm in my room. Yeah, kids. They're sometimes smarter than us, or at least they think they can outsmart us. Yeah. Oh, those major temper tantrums were the worst. What's up, Blazing Panda? How are you? Hey, TT. And Gramcraft. Yeah, thankfully we're past those. I don't miss that. My son had a couple of rough ones there, but, his form of communication. So I just let him do it and I'd walk away and go do what I need to do instead of arguing with him. Because no one's going to win that situation. Yeah, no one's going to win in that situation. And then if I tell my son, I've learned now, his kind of like love language, in a way, to when he's at his time peak, I have to go in like 20 minutes before and just say, hey, it's time to go to bed or whatever, even though we have a timer on. But now he knows, like I put the timer on. He hates that it's on like 8, usually like 7:30. I'm like, you gotta go to bed. Not at 7:30 go to bed, but just like you need to unwind. And usually he's like talking to his friends, so I don't want to ever take that away. But I tell him 8:30, 8:15 is like the maximum. All temper tantrum. Yeah, really? That's funny. I don't know about that. You think so, all the ones you knew? That's really funny. Yeah. Or Travis. Yeah, I've seen Travis's. That is funny. I don't know. I sometimes I've heard my son has been like they do all the Google calls with their friends, and so sometimes I can hear his friend getting in trouble, and I can hear him having a temper tantrum, and they're still on the like that's the thing about the internet. They're on like I think it's Google Meet. That's what they use for their call, and there's like two other kids and then my son. And one of the kids got in trouble the other day, and I could hear the parents yelling at him, and him like crying. And I'm like, "Why are you still on the? Why is he still on the phone?" You can hear everything going on in their house. And the parents, I could hear the parents like, "Get off the thing! You cannot do it anymore." Because he said the F word the other day. I heard him, and my son said it one day, and I didn't get mad. But then instead of coming to me and telling me, "Hey, they wouldn't let their kid play with them on the computer," and then like a couple weeks go by and their kid saying the F word like crazy. So I lectured that kid. Yeah, I lectured him about his language. I said, "Do you want me to call your mom?" I'm not a tattletale, but because the kids are going to cuss, what am I going to do? I just tell them, hey, try to watch it. Yeah, I'm not going to punish them for saying it. It's just a word. But I did tell them, come on, do a little better. Yeah, because at school they're going to cuss anyway. So I'm not going to be like, you better not do that. Yeah, but the kid got in trouble, so I was laughing. I was like, little sucker, little shit. It's a word, it's a word. It's how you use it. Nobody was saying like you're an effing this or that. They were more like, oh man, I effing died in the game. It's playing a video game. I'm not gonna get mad and uptight, but I'm gonna educate them about it. Yeah, like okay, guys. Yeah, but the whole thing about it, it's like you guys remember being at school? People cussed. Even back like when I was in school, people were saying the F word like crazy. Yeah, so it's not a new thing. And it's not gonna go away. I say fuck all the time. I'm a genius then. You know what? That's what they say that people that curse a lot have high intelligence. Like it's well known. So I don't know. I'm not offended by cussing. I have friends that no, and I have like my aunt. She does not like the F word. I've said it. I'm gonna be me. I don't intentionally go to my way to say it, but if I happen to slip up, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." You really don't cuss at all. That's good though. But you're not offended when people do, correct? Yeah. No, I know that's true, Sunny Days. Nope. Yeah. See, I'm the same. Like if I don't like I'll cuss here and there, but I've changed. I haven't. I used to cuss a lot, but not if I'm telling a story and it requires the word, then I'm going to say it. But I'm never offended if anybody does. Now, have I gone into streams on whatnot and heard someone like every other thing was the F word and not like it? Yeah, isn't that weird? I'll leave. I don't really, because it's like that when every other word is, I feel like there's a lack of education. It's just the way when you're telling a story and using it. Yeah. But I leave those kind of streams. I'm not a big fan of that. It's kind of weird, right? Yeah. But I'm not offended. People get to be who they want to be. If I don't like it, I can always leave. Right, but not every day. Yeah. And I don't care if someone does. Like if some but if you a lot of you have been in my streams a lot. You've heard me here and there. And also in the chat. People don't just drop it. Some people do, but hardly ever. Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to think in school in our class. We get in trouble if we cussed in school. Yeah. I did cuss in school one time with that science teacher. And then I had another teacher that didn't care if we cussed. I don't know what the big appeal was as a kid. Yeah, it's like how they convey that curse word. Yeah, I'm not gonna judge. I'll just leave. I'm like, okay, you know. Yeah, I was in a stream and they were badly talking about they were using the F word about women and saying all kinds of stuff, and I was like, what are they even saying? How unintelligent. So I just left. Good night. I didn't say anything. I didn't report them. What are you gonna do? I just left, went to another stream that was definitely opposite of that. Correct. Yeah. I've been in some work environments, like most are not like that. Yeah. 95%. You're not you're not talking to your boss, you know. No. And that's kind of how I like try to kind of treat whatnot. I might tell a story and it might have the word in it, but I got to be me. I got to keep it real. Yeah. So everybody's allowed to do what they want in their streams. Exactly. Exactly. Most people, I don't know. I think most people on here, I feel like don't want to hear it. Yeah. Half and half, 50-50. But I'm not going to preach to somebody about like you cussed. Better watch your language. I can't see language, lady. Yeah, I can't see the language. But, yeah, I don't care. Doesn't bug me. I don't know. We started talking about school and cussing tonight, huh? Tomorrow morning, I have my chat show, Coffee Talk. Yeah, that's going to be at 9:23. I'm trying to think. So this month was supposed to be about like facing your fears, shaking the fears, not being so nervous. So if you guys are new sellers and you want to be co-hosted tomorrow, I'm going to be co-hosting people. I'll have all the info in the chat tomorrow. Basically, you can't be driving a car, and you have to be in your environment, like where you're selling, so you can and be camera. Oh, you got it fixed. Okay, cool. That was weird, 80s dude. Yeah, because I have full audio. I was gonna restream, but then I thought, I better not. Everybody's doing good, and it was working. I figured you'd figure it out. Good. Did you update the app? Yeah, well, anyways, if you want to come to Coffee Talk in the morning, I will be on. I will be co-hosting new sellers or sellers that have sold. Sellers that have been, and you got to have a show scheduled. Oh, okay. Yeah, it probably was just glitching. Yeah, it happens. But glad you came back. Yeah, anyways, that's what we're doing tomorrow. And that's going to be at 9:20. You're on desktop, yeah. Yeah, I've never had a glitch on desktop with a sound. Yeah, come to the stream and I'll co-host you for 5 minutes. Again, you got to be a fairly new seller. I'm going to say less than 6 months. I'm going to try something different because the whole idea is to encourage new sellers to like come on and just get on camera and jump in or sellers that have been like on the app for a while. They're ready to have their first show, but they keep rescheduling it, that kind of stuff. And then the last week, because I'm doing it all month, the last Coffee Talk, I'm going to invite not new sellers. It's just going to be other sellers who want to just come on and say something, uh, you know, tell people like a little tip or something. So that'll be for everybody, but mostly not new sellers. Yeah, because you got to mix it up a little bit. And I don't know. I was going to. Do I work with Whatnot? I don't work for Whatnot. I always say I don't work for Whatnot yet, but I'm a community host for Whatnot. And what that is since August, they approached me and liked what I was doing with my chat shows. So they sponsor once a month the chat show. And so they already sponsored this month's show. But next month, they're going to be sponsoring it also. And they usually give me like merch to give away. So like I had these keychains that I gave away. So this will be for March. They had hats, but I didn't get hats. I got another, yeah, it's really cool. And then they boost my show and they send me that stuff. Plus they pay for the shipping 100%. So it's really, really cool. Yeah. What's up, little lambkin? Yeah, they pay for all the shipping for the giveaways, which is really nice. Yeah, and then I just pack them up, ship them out. So I had that chat show already at the beginning of the month, and I gave away the 3. And then in March, I haven't picked the date yet because I don't know what the subject is. But I've been doing my chat show for 2 years. It was 2 years in January, and I'm more techie. But there's about 28 other sellers on the platform that do the chat show too. That is a community host. Well, so for a while they don't. But they do. They have been given it. So this month was like called Shaking the Nerves. And it was trying to encourage other sellers like to go live for those who are nervous. Yeah. And they don't tell us what to say. They give us like a PDF and it shows like some information, but you don't have to recite every single thing on it. Some people do, some people don't, but they don't tell us like what to say. They just give us like a kind of like information. Yeah. But so far they've been letting us do the whole thing, and then they boost the show to like 3 other categories, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I don't know how long that'll last. It's just it's been going since August, so hopefully it continues. I mean, I'm happy to be part of it. I love it because you get to. There's like some cool things you learn about that are like secretive, so you have to keep that. Like what's happening with the app, what cool things you get to test out. It's really fun. But you have to like have integrity, and you don't talk about the things. So I don't talk about a lot of the things I know about, but I can just say that Whatnot's team is incredible. Yeah, it's really fun to be part of it. Yeah, they approached people I don't know how they approached everybody, but they approached me, and you know, and it was supposed to be like it was supposed to kind of be like a secretive kind of, not secretive, what the right word is for that. Kind of like they were going to do it privately, like beta testing, and then somebody kind of opened their mouth, so it became public, which was kind of a bummer. Yeah, sneak. Because we were supposed to do it for a little bit first before anybody, just to see. Because I think they wanted to test the numbers, with everybody's stream. Like Shop 801 Lane is doing it. Philly Flipper's part of it. Repurpose Resale. There's a lot of amazing people. I know I'm going to forget like a bunch. Shop Happy 2019. Myself, the Hodgepodge Place is doing it. Sassy Vintage Chick is in there. And then, gosh, there's a lot of sellers. Yeah, Avery Workers Passion is in that. Hey, Daisy, how you doing? There's so many of us. There's like literally 30 of us. There's some international people. They sell like Pokemon cards. And there's Julie Becker. She's in it. Yeah, Leslie's in it for sure. And I know I'm missing a bunch of people. But it's cool because you get to go, like for me, I get to like see, okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh, Jen's Multiverse, West Coast. Yeah. I was trying to think of what the other guy. Oh, John's thing. Yeah, Sumo Cell is in it. The Red Rooster, India. Uh, oh gosh, because on the thing it shows like their first names, but it doesn't say their username. Oh, Common Cloth, Secondhand Sarcasm. Now the other people, D-Raz is in it. Joni, Mojo's wife Joni's in it. Uh, I have to think of everybody's name. Custom Wood Burning. And the other ones, I don't know their seller names, uh, but they're international. And they, yeah, also Bunnies. And I just couldn't remember it's like such a great group of people who do really good shows on here. And it's ranging from like, more of a smaller seller to like a volume sellers. Yeah. Yeah, West Coast shop, right? But I can't. Oh, Moms and Crumbs is in it too. Yeah, Moms and Crumbs. Springer Collectibles. That's John. I actually recommended him because he's really good for like toys and action figures and things like that. Style, isn't his name Style Treep? Style Treep, I think is their name. Yeah, and they may expand it. I don't really know too much about it. And I don't have any. Oh, Mantra. That's what it is, Mantra. Yeah, that's pretty much everybody. There's 27 people. 27 in that. Yeah. Neo Saints, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, you never know if they're going to recruit. Like, I don't know. I have nothing to do with that. What's up? How was your show? Nice to see you having a show, and thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, nice. What were you selling tonight? G.I. Joe? Yeah, right. That's what you collect. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Everybody give Neo Saints underscore treasury a follow. Power Rangers, that's right. You need any action figures like Power Rangers, give them a follow. If you're selling any G.I. Joes, you can tag him. Right on. We're just kind of hanging out, chatting, having a nice chat show. Yeah, so it's kind of fun to do. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Oh, wait, we got the effect tonight. I forgot. I wish I could change the color of the hearts. It'd be cool. The Green Ranger, yeah. My brother knew him. I think he was the Green Ranger. I have to ask him. I said last time I would ask him. Good looking guy. And I think it's green or yellow. You tried to do it? Are you on Apple? You are? It didn't work? Do you have a new Apple on the MacBook? It works on like a MacBook. I don't know about it won't work on the iPhone. So I'm doing it on web. That's probably why. Yeah, so I can do like because I'm not streaming. I can do it with OBS. It does like a laser show. I wish it worked. I wish it worked on the app. Yeah, it doesn't. It only works on desktop. Yeah, you didn't know? It's called Reactions. And so there's like nine, I think. No, there's eight. There's like I like that. I should have did that when you raided, dang it. Or some fireworks or balloons. It's fun, right? Or like, can you see that? I don't think you guys can see the thumbs up or thumbs down. And then there's the laser show. Oh, there's the rain. I wish. Oh! The confetti's cool though. Yeah. So it's on desktop. Yeah, it's only on desktop. It doesn't work. I wish it worked on the app. It would be so cool. I wish that I could choose. So when I stream from my desktop, it's actually a laptop. When I stream from that, it lets me choose which camera I want to use. because it's not an app. It's from web. So if I use the app, I can't choose those things. Yeah. So that's on a Mac. PC doesn't, and that's not even with OBS. I could stream with OBS if I wanted to, but I just didn't tonight. Usually I stream with OBS from web, and I can use my phone or I can use my MacBook Pro. This camera's not that great. Yeah, it's okay. The phone camera's a lot better, and so is my DSLR, but I just didn't connect it. Yeah, and then you got to connect all the other stuff, like some lights. It would not work with PC. It's for Mac only. So the hearts and all those reactions are only on Mac. However, if you have a PC, you can use OBS and you can set that up and you can add those reactions to it, which is a process. Yeah, it's a process. Whatnot has videos. Whatnot has videos to like, show you how to set it up, but to customize it like that, no, that's a whole other level. Yeah, it's a whole other level. But I have some of those things kind of set up in my OBS, but sometimes they don't stick. So I don't know. Yeah, some people stream on here with OBS and have crazy graphics or reactions. I don't have all that. I have a little bit. No, but there's some stuff on. Well, I don't think so. I think there's some features on Android that Apple does not have. Yeah, and some of the OBS is universal. It works with Mac or PC. So, like, oh, there's like a clone feature I want that Apple doesn't have. Can you guys do multicasting yet? I'm not an Android fan. I'm not even a PC fan. I don't like them. I like Apple. But there's still some features you can use that are good. Yeah, and you have a nice camera. I bought like the better one, so I have like a pretty decent iPhone. Um, I don't know. I don't see that. It just depends what you want to use it for. What's up, Michelle? How are you? Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of people who are Android are hardcore and they love it. Yeah, that's why. That's exactly what a lot of people say. What's up, Devils? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I'm Mac. I'm gonna stick with that. It's literally what all my stuff is. So I don't wanna change anything. We're just having a chat tonight, hanging out. Um, I was sick for like almost 2 weeks now, so I'm just trying to get back to my rate. My voice is a tiny bit better. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, I have an Android tablet. It's all right. But I tried listing with it. It worked fine with the app. But the problem is I feel like I'm faster on my desktop. Yeah, you don't like Apple. See, a lot of people don't. Like my husband, he's an Android person or a Windows phone. That's it. And then he's like, I'm never gonna own an iPad. I'm like, yeah, right. You're gonna want one. And what happened a couple of years ago? He wanted one. So now he's got the big giant one. He doesn't even use it. Yeah. I said, why don't you just get a Samsung tablet? They're pretty good since you like, Android. Nah, I want the Apple one because of his job. They tried talking to you and getting an iPad, but everything, yeah. So like, it's like, why would you change? Like, I have a MacBook Pro. I've pretty much had a Mac since 2001, 2002. Yeah, some people just don't like. I like it for what I do. Being a photographer and videographer, it's perfect for me. Yeah, I also can run Windows on my computer, so I have both. Yeah, and it's with Parallels. It's fine. I don't even use the Windows side of it very much. Actually, I haven't used it in a long time. But on this one, I don't have it. On my other laptop down here, I have a second laptop. That stuff's all on there because it's a little bit older. I didn't want to buy all new software. Yeah, but a lot of people won't change. I have friends like that. You're all Apple too, yeah. I don't know. It's just I had my phone, like my phones were Android before, and then I was just like, I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan, so I just switched over to Apple because I already had a MacBook Pro or I hadn't had an iMac. Like, makes sense. I'll just switch it all over, and it's been a piece of cake for me. I don't miss a PC. Oh yeah, you do network engineering. That's right. Yeah, you change it to your needs exactly. What's up, Hazy? How you doing? Yeah, yeah. You can't really do that with like Apple. I mean, I have it set up so it works for me, but some people just don't. I know my husband. He's like, he won't. He has a PC. My kids though want PC. They had Mac. My daughter got a gaming PC. She's like, yeah, never, never going back again on that one. And my son wants one, so he'll probably get one. He'll get one. He'll get one like in a year or so. Yeah, because that's what they Macs. They're good, but they're not good for gaming or any of the things they want to do, which is fine. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, less stuff I gotta fix. Yeah, the illusion. I really don't need to change. I'm good. This computer better last me because it was a freaking fortune. Yeah. And I have no desire. Well, I do have a gaming PC. I have a gaming PC under my desk, but it's a little bit older. I know what that is. I know what a GU is. Yeah. How long you been doing network? That's cool. I am a geek. It is true. Yeah. I actually, for a long time, huh? I was headed in that direction doing like networking and but I don't know. I ended up falling in love with like art and design and graphics. Yeah. What's up, Sandra Lynn? How you doing? And I like, I love doing that stuff. I like troubleshoot, setting up systems. I'm so glad that I switched and more creative kind of stuff. Yeah, for me, I just love it. What's up? How are you? You need to up your storage on your MacBook Pro. Good night, C Swan. Have us a good night. Thank you. Sweet dreams. It always sucks. Yeah. How old is it? I know. I swear it's really weird. Like on and some PCs are like this. I'm sure. If you have too many apps, like on some of the MacBooks, they literally slow down like crazy. You like AI? I'm not a huge fan of AI. I like to be able to do my work myself. Yeah. I mean, there are some cool tools, AI tools. But like as a photographer, I don't want to use AI to like make my pictures look a certain way. I like more of the actual post. Oh, for brainstorming. Yeah. Some people like it, some people hate it. I'm like, there's some cool tools, but as far as like my photos or my videos, on my videos, like transitions and different things, yes, that's a time saver, but I really want to do it myself. 2019. What's up, Bunny? Yeah, Blasian Bunny is also part of the community host. I could not remember your username. You got it when you're doing, oh, soap making. You were doing soap making too? That's cool. The mic, okay, I have a 2015, mid 2015 MacBook Pro, 15-inch. It still works good. I replaced the battery and the battery just sucked, so it kind of like, it doesn't hold a charge. And those computers, you can't take the battery out and run it without the battery. You can, but you got to hack some stuff. I don't want to do that. But that one, I still edit on it. But I noticed with that particular one, whenever oh, I know which one you have. Yeah, I didn't know that. You have the MacBook one that with the big finger thing across, right? I forgot what it's called. It has that slider thing on top. Oh my gosh. That one I think has a recall right now too. It's on websites and commercial buildings and all kinds of places. Yeah. On products in stores. Yeah. Yeah, I think it might. It had some issues. I didn't buy that one. I almost bought that one. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. And I was waiting them to come out with the 17-inch, but they came out with the 16-inch. But on the one down here, I noticed whenever it has like too many big apps or too many dumb apps from the App Store, it's laggy. So I literally have it down to a minimum now. I don't add any, fluffy apps at all on there. But that one's not connected to the internet at all. That's strictly an editing machine. hmm Strictly editing for photography and video because it's a workhorse and a half. It's just the stupid battery thing. This one though, because I didn't want to buy new software. I did. I ended up buying it though. Yeah. Just look because I'm not 100% sure, but I think that one had some recall stuff. Yeah, I would check it out. I think that was the first year. My favorite subject to capture. Oh, I love to like photograph hands. Yeah. I love to photograph all kinds of different types of hands because hands tell a lot about a person. Yeah, I've always liked to do that. Hands. And then also, I like documentaries. Working hands are really cool. I've taken some really cool pictures of hands over the years. What a weird thing to photograph, I know. I would one day like to do a coffee table book. I have this picture of this guy. He was a woodworker, so there's all the shavings from the wood, and his hands were like so messed up from the work. But it was such a great picture, and the lighting was so good. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite pictures. You had an entire W. You're going to tell me the rest of that, right? But that's kind of I think my favorite hands and recording people's stories, documentary type. No way, that's so cool. I have a lot of pictures like my mom's hands, and I have some of my hands. My hands aren't like a worker hand, but I don't know. There's just certain ways. Yeah. That's pretty cool, Hazy. An entire exhibit of hands from around our local community. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what else. Sometimes I like to shoot classic cars. That's actually pretty fun, but not like regular. So I used to work a long time ago when I first got into like, not really when I first got into photography, but kind of like one of my first working gigs was a second shooter. So second shooter is like a person that works with the main photographer at weddings. And so I would take like really candid pictures when no one saw me or detailed shots, you know? That was probably like my favorite, especially when like you see like the mother of the bride watching the bride dance with the father and the look on their face. I always like to capture that from like just a different angle, real close up. Yeah, or like all the settings, the details of the dresses. So I did that for a long time. That was actually a really fun thing to do. Yeah. That shows you have lived. That's cool. A well-known welder. That's a great compliment. Yeah. That is ever. I agree. So are you going to be a hand model? I used to work with a lot of hand models because I worked in beauty. And some people that have, like, I've seen people that have some amazing hands. And I love that about you saying that you have lived. That's a good compliment. Um, They're rough and tough, but it shows that, yeah, exactly. Some of these models, they have these beautiful hands. Like you look at them and you're like, oh my gosh, how flawless. And then when you photograph the hands, they don't photograph good at all. Yeah, they don't come out good. Oh, doing gardening. Yeah. My hands during garden season are something. Tomato, tar, and dirt. That's a good picture. That would be a good photograph to get. Things don't grow if I wear gloves. I know, I always have to have my gloves off, digging in the dirt and stuff. Absolutely. I think I have to do that too. I'm going to plant a garden. My garden is so bad, but I really want to grow some stuff this year. Yeah, I like to feel the dirt. I live it. So I can always wash that off, right? You know? Hey, a lot of sparkle. How you doing? I can always wash that off. But I like to, you don't feel like when I have to pull weeds, because like right now my garden area is all weeds, and I've really been wanting to get out there and clean it up so I can get prepped, because it's already February, it's almost time to plant stuff. Um, so that's my goal. Yeah, I need to go out there. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow after my chat. You're going to start peppers. I don't know what I'm going to plant this year. I got to think about what actually grows there, because it's been like 2 years. I haven't done anything. And I always have just put it right in the ground. It grows pretty good. A couple times I buy some plants that are already, they're already ready. And peppers I'll buy. I'm trying to think what I had out there. Broccoli, um, Carrots take a long time out there. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. Exactly. Hot Mess Home is like a farmer. She's a gardening farmer. She's got quite the spread. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna put out there. I'm gonna have to think. You're gonna try pole beans? Oh, that would be cool. I don't know, what did I grow out? It's been, oh, you know what? I think I did pole beans one year. I made like a whole bamboo thing so that I got a lot. Oh, I got cauliflower and broccoli. That grew pretty well out there. And I'm gonna look because I drew how I planted everything, because I do companion planting. Yeah, blue leg pole beans are pretty, really. I have to look. I don't wonder if we could, if how those will grow here. I did okay with the one. Oh, zucchini and squash I grew. Carrots, zucchini, and squash. I did get some onions, but they didn't take really well. Yeah, but I have a little book and I drew out how I planted everything. There, and then I had like these bags, like fabric bags. I don't remember what was in those. I'm gonna have to look at that. I had to write everything down because I knew that I had one year that was really great, and I wrote all that down. I'm determined to get a good crop of pickling cucumbers. Yeah, I did have cucumbers too. You have the worst luck, ended up buying a bushel every year. Sweet pea. Oh, really? On a trellis. I bet it smells amazing. Yeah. A trellis would be cool over there too. I have an area I built on the side of my house. I built three huge planter boxes. They're like doubles, so they're probably like 24 inches deep. And then so a few of them are like 10 inches. Yeah, two of them are, no, there's one, two, there's three of them, and then a more longer one that's like 4 feet by 2 feet, but then it's like a foot and a half, 2 feet deep. Those are all just need the weeds pulled. Yeah, there's some weeds in there now. I didn't get weeds forever, and then all of a sudden, yeah. You have a beautiful Victorian garden. My home is on the historic garden tours. Oh, that's cool. Well, everybody sounds like they're planning. Try a hybrid variety. That does sound amazing. I need to figure out like what the hell I'm gonna plant. Because in California, like, we could grow a lot of stuff here. Um, you're enjoying your Meyer lemons right now. Do you have a garden too, Sandra? So the house behind me, they have an incredible pomegranate tree, and they don't even eat them. They go rotten. So I haven't seen the guy in a while. I asked him last time, and he's like, yeah, go ahead, because the tree's like comes over, so I have a thing where I could get it. Yeah, they don't even eat pomegranates. They're like, these are gross. I'm like, dude, put a whole bunch in a bag and give them to me. That's cool. Yeah, over here, so back here, and then there's the house behind us. It died now, but the people that sold it, they had like the biggest grapevine ever. You have a really good one in Colorado, in California? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're lucky here for that. I could grow in dirt. It grows. Yeah, no soil or anything. I did that the first year on this side of my house. Just made some rows with regular dirt and just planted stuff, and we had a really good, oh my gosh, we had such an assortment that year. And because there's some good sun right there, like I got tons of broccoli. And I have like these big pots, and I just put the broccoli in there. Yeah, it was fantastic. But I can't think of what was in the other bags. No, it's not, because I have like that green shaded material that kind of goes over it. The problem is I love Roma tomatoes, the little ones. Those grow so good, but the problem is, I know her. I know her videographer husband. Yeah, I bought from her too before. I bought some of her seeds. Yeah, isn't that funny? Yeah, we have like a mutual connection. Yeah, no joke. She is great. Yeah, I discovered her, I don't know how many years ago. And then I saw the video guy, the husband. I was like, I know that guy. No, we don't have a ton of water restrictions. Not at all right now. They're gone. Yeah. And the restrictions were such as like you can't water after 9 o'clock in the morning, but we don't have that anymore. Yeah, so my Romas I had, and I grew really well. I put them in this corner pot, and the sun just hits it. The problem is the blue. They're not blue jays, but they're kind of like that. The scrubs, the California scrubs. What's up, Fei Fei? How you doing, boo? The blue scrubs, blue jay scrubs, whatever. They would fly down and eat the damn things. I'm good, thank you. Just getting over a cold. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so they would fly down and eat it, and I was like, man, how am I gonna stop them from doing that? So I had like chicken wire around it that I could just slide up over it. So I had that, but they would still kind of get in there. So I decided to get some rocks. I would get some rocks, and I painted them to look like the tomatoes. Pretty soon they stopped messing around. I have, I just, well, it's not chicken wire. It is like that bird netting. That's what it is. Yeah, I have that. That's how I kept them out, and that's how I kept the squirrels and all that out. They don't mess with it. But the rocks really, I know it's cruel, but they don't come over there. They think it's that, so they go up to try to get it, and it doesn't taste very good. Yeah, I saw it on like Pinterest or something. So I painted, same with the strawberries. My strawberries were, I went out there and I was like, oh, I can't wait to eat these strawberries. It looks so good. And I had a ton of them. And all from scraps, all from cut off pieces of a strawberry. Those damn birds went over there and ate all my strawberries. I think there was like two left. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Because I grew them from nothing. So I painted, I'm like, I'm painting the freaking rocks. And I painted rocks and I put them there. You do it too? Yeah. Because then the birds won't. And then you know what? The second year oh no, I was able to do another batch and get more. And they didn't get it. Yeah, the rocks. And I mean, come on. It looks, the paint job was pretty good. It looked good. Yeah, they would get their little pecker hurt. I don't think they got hurt. I think they went to get it and they're like, this isn't food. She got us this time. Yeah. And then I did, when I grew cucumbers, I grew pretty good. I did the same thing. I got like some kind of long rock. I don't even think it was a rock. It was like, I think one time it was a piece of wood and I just put it. they don't mess with it. But like I have like through um, these three raised beds, they're probably like 3 feet deep and then 4 feet, and they're about 2 feet high. So there's three of them, and then there's a longer one that's like, that one I think is 6 feet and 2 feet deep. I have that netting, and it also has like a canopy over it that I built over it, which is like, I don't know what, that's the real thick wire. And then there's green shading on it because it needs some shade. Otherwise, they would all fry out. I did corn one year. I got just a few on that one. I'm not going to plant corn again. Everything, I don't really eat corn, so. Oh, they don't like the smell of it, huh? Get a seed catalog. Maine, what's up? Thank you for the random gift. Thank you, thank you. That was really nice. You got the Insomnia Club VIP. What? Are you lurking over there? I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, that's great. You got Bob Ross sucks. What's up? Yay. I know Hazy got it. So nice. A seed catalog from Rare. Okay, I'm going to screenshot both of what you guys wrote. I don't. What? Hold on. What's up, Mean? How are you doing? Thank you, thank you. I took a screenshot of that. And then Nostrium flowers. Am I saying that right? I wonder if we could get those here. I want something that'll detour them. Happy trees, exactly. Has the coolest variants. I love it. I'm all right. Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you doing up? Yeah, you knew I would be on. I've been sick for, oh shoot, like almost 2 weeks. I'm so over it. But I'm still doing my live. I haven't missed a day on my 365. I might have been late a couple of days. But yeah, I haven't been doing super late. I have, yeah, just chilling, you know? Yeah, always on the whatnot. I love whatnot. I know a few people are like, man, oh, yeah. I got an antibiotic. I have like 1 more day, 2 more days. It's just, it's much better than it was. It didn't last as long. Yeah, that's what I got. But I got another different one too. Yeah, thank you. You would like to start collecting heirloom seeds for a true victory garden. Vic yeah, that would be cool. Wild Boar Farms is a tomato breeder out of Cali, and he has amazing varieties too. Really? You ran a show earlier, 4 a.m. is easier to stay up than to get up section. Yes, that's true. I know, was it last night? I did a show, no, a couple nights ago we stayed up late, and then the next night we stayed up late again. And then last night I did an hour, I think. I got off and I couldn't sleep. I was so pissed. I could not go to sleep. I drank a little tea because there's no caffeine in the tea. It didn't help. I was just like this. So I'm like, do I go to sleep or get up? And I ended up just watching a movie, and then I was like starting to fall asleep. So it was about 4:30. I ended my stream at 1, and then I went to bed, and I woke up at like 8:30. Yeah, Maynard, what are you doing? Pictures, coins? What's up, Chris? How you doing? Hey, Lauren, welcome in. What's going on? Wild Boar Farms, huh? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? I know, I like the background too. I wonder what will happen when I add. I think. Oh no, it still works. I was thinking if I add my DSLR. I don't know where it's at. Okay, main got muted, but he said I did coin. I know. I don't know why. He did the coins tonight. Back to ephemera and adult toys soon. That's why he got muted. Usually I read that. You got me. Yeah, right. You're not gonna be selling it. I don't know. What do you think? Seattle? Yeah, it could be Oregon. It's been going. It's been going. Yeah, this flu that I have, uh, not a ton of energy. Yeah, I'm just not into it. I mean, I like to be here hanging out with you guys. I like the energy to like sell and stuff. I got to get back to that. But I figured I wanted to just, I don't know, just get well. Yeah. The problem is I had like a headache for, thank you. I had a headache for like, I don't know, 6 of the days in a row. No, it's about 7 days for a week. hmm And you can't tell, but it's terrible. Yeah. One of the medicines that the doctor gave me gives you big headaches. I don't know why. Yeah, I actually am taking vitamin C. I don't know about the apple cider vinegar. I don't know. I don't like the taste of that. No, you can't. Exactly. Mine are antibiotics. They're nothing bad. I don't take pills or do any kind of drugs, so, but I don't like to take any medication at all. But this time I had to. I was thinking about that. Run straight to the wall head first. Oh, with maple syrup, huh? And it tastes, yeah, because it's real sweet. I know. I tried everything I think. My whiskey was helping. Yeah, can't do tequila. I can't drink that anymore. Not when I'm sick. But I can drink whiskey and a shot here and there. But I've been using Manuka honey. That kind of has helped. Not the headache, but like the throat and everything. Tequila and sweat. I've had like a literal fever every day. Yeah. And I got elderberry gummies. Yeah, I bought some the other day. Those really are good. I know. Who told me to drink a hot toddy? Somebody told me that a couple nights ago. It sucks. Like, first, my son got it, and he was only sick for like 3 or 4 days, had a light cough, and then my daughter got it, and I got it at the same time. And then the day I got it, my son was supposed to go back to school, and then it was pouring rain, and I'm like, I did not want to go out. So I just told the kids, I'm not going anywhere. You can stay home today. Because one was sick and one was just kind of still sick. And so we took a sick day. And I remember I was real sore. Yeah, my legs hurt real bad. Kind of like with COVID. Pressure points almost like, oh yeah, I always do that. It didn't matter. This was the flu. Yeah. My ears finally unplugged today. Yeah, they're not plugged anymore. They were really bad. I couldn't clear them. I did neti pot, everything. Nope. Lemon, ginger. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I haven't been sick in like 2.5, 3 years. Did I get that? No, I don't get the bird flu. I had a test. It's just influenza A, the most common one that's going around right now. I just have to watch out because I started feeling bad and I felt like when I got pneumonia, and my doctor was like, if you start feeling that way again, you need to come in right away. Yeah, because that's what's happening with people. They're getting really sick and they're getting pneumonia and then kicking the bucket, or they're getting really bad. So if you don't get the right kind of medicine, it can get really bad. And a lot of people don't even know it, and then they're sick with that. And I've had it. It's horrible. Everybody has like a lot of good remedies here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that. But right now, the pigeon flu is like in a couple of states, not in California, maybe one or two people, but I think Kentucky and did they come out with a vaccine for it? Yeah, it used to be so uncommon, and now I don't know. We don't have the whatever our CDC is not telling anything because it's shut down right now. Yeah, I didn't know that they had one. Mike Tyson's bitches. Yeah, I didn't think they had one because it takes years for them to like, um, test it. Oh, I don't know. Oh, they have a conditional license for it. Yeah, they do actually. But it's, huh. Yeah, because the seasonal flu vaccine doesn't protect you from it. Now, if they come out with a Mike Tyson one, then I'm down. I'll be at it. But I think I'm not going to get it because it's so rare anyhow. It must be legit. Maybe. I don't know. I know they got a conditional license. I looked it up right now. I wanted to know. Yeah. But I don't know that, huh? I don't know. It's Google, so. Interesting though if they did. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the seasonal flu vaccine will not help you with the bird flu at all. That I know because my doctor told me that. I asked my doctor if she had any patients that came in with the bird flu. She's like, you know what she said? She's so funny. It's a new one. My retired doctor, like, she would have never done anything like that. She, this chick is hilarious. She's really young, and she's like, bark, bark, barker. She just starts making chicken noises. And she's like, I know it's not professional, but I couldn't help myself. She's like, I've mutated. And she goes, no, we don't have any here, thankfully. Yeah, she said our Northern California had like one. And she's a pretty funny chick. Yeah, she started making all these noises. I was cracking up. Because I was kind of like, I ate an egg and I got sick like a few days later. And she's like, no, it would take a lot. Yeah, because I got some hen eggs from like a local farm, and I got sick, and then a couple days later I got the flu. So it wasn't, you haven't bought. I have. I've eaten eggs. Yeah, the eggs look different though to me. I'm not gonna lie. They look different. They don't look like. They just look different. I can't explain. Yeah. Oh, in Ohio there's 8. Yeah, the eggs look. You think so, Sandra? Yeah, they look different. I noticed that like eggs used to always be real smooth or a little bumpy, but I noticed they're like a little more transparent, and then they have a lot of bumps on them. Yeah, I never noticed that. But I buy brown eggs. I usually buy brown eggs. What, $8 for the eggs? Oh, they're eight. The eggs are $8. My eggs at Target. I don't really shop there that much. One day they were $8.58 for 18, and the next day they were $15. Yeah, but I go to Trader Joe's. They're $5 for a dozen. Yeah, and they've been like that 3.99 to 4.99. Oh yeah, 'cause you have chickens. Yeah, they. I noticed that. I buy eggs a lot. I never noticed a shell like that. Not 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 ever. You can rent chickens? I've never heard of that. Where the hell's that at? 100 a year? Hmm. I think you buy chickens way cheaper than that. Oh, you saw it on the news? Yeah, somebody said last night that the restaurant had a $1 surcharge on the eggs. I have chickens, got 17 inches of snow last night, and they're on strike. Oh my gosh. They don't like the snow, huh? So in their coop, do you have like, I'm sure you have like heaters and everything, but they don't produce when it's cold like that? Yeah, you get a lot of snow up there too. We have a hen that gets extra calcium buildup on her shells. Okay. I wondered what that was. I just never have seen it. Yeah, give them some vitamin. Hey, Maine, give them some vitamin D. realize you had some chickens. I saw what you did. 17 inches of snow. Damn. That's a lot. I thought about getting a couple of chickens or hens, but then I was like, I don't want to deal with it. It's cheaper to buy the eggs, even at 15 bucks a dozen. They might still lay egg. Oh, if they're in the coop. No, you don't use heaters. You give them all the things. One of your hens is 9 years old. Wow. How many? Okay, so how many hens do you have, and how many eggs do you usually get when it's not 17 inches of snow? You get three max in the city. I don't know what our deal is here. I know that you can't have a rooster. Our old neighbor used to have a rooster and chickens. It was so freaking loud. I live in the city. Like, I live in the city, outside of LA. Oh, pecan ducks. And you found out it's illegal in the city. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. They have a lot of rules. So now I'd say their ordinance would say, oh, yeah, they're permitted in my city, but restrictions. Oh, so you can't have like slaughterhouse chickens? Easy. Wouldn't do that. I want the eggs. Oh, there's a store here that sells chickens. I'm gonna have to go look. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look. You have 5-year-old chickie lady? Got her as a chick? Well, at one point we had 30 hens because my wife thought she needed 2 of every breed. Now you're down to 12. And you have a rooster. Oh, wow. So how many eggs do you collect? And sunny days you have some too. My girlfriend that lived over here, I haven't talked to her in a while. She had like five hens. One was super loud. It wasn't a rooster. It was just loud and fast. And she used to get a lot of eggs. And they weren't in a coop. At night she had to put them in a coop because they get coyotes. Yeah. Easter eggers. Have you seen those memes? This year we're going to be painting potatoes for eggs for Easter. 2 to 3 a day. Okay. I don't know. I'm curious. Yeah, I don't know. I know my friend, hers were she cleaned the cage, but I remember her saying, yeah, they were pretty maintenance free. And she had like a machine where it cleaned the eggs. It was like you should just put the eggs in there and like sterilize them. Jaws is 9. Wow. Yeah, that's what she did. But she only had to keep them in a coop because at nighttime the coyotes would come down and eat chicken for dinner. Yeah, so she had her coop was so cute. It looked like a little farmhouse. She built it herself. And then she had a gate around that because a huge one, like 6, 7 feet, because of the coyotes. But they still jumped over the fence. Red Star hens. That's what you've been saying. I would love to buy eggs from someone locally. So the local farm here, and my friend just posted on her Facebook that she went and bought, I think it was a dozen or 18, and it was 27 bucks. I was like, I would love to support a farm like that, but I don't want to spend $30 on eggs. Yeah. How do you find eggs if they are free range? Oh, if you don't wash them, they stay out on the counter. I always wash my eggs. I just don't float them. Remember we talked about that? I'm gonna float. I should float my eggs. Yeah. Oh, they picked their spot. Look at all the different. I wonder what the best producer is. I want to know, like, Okay, so the white leghorn is the most producing. Okay. Considered the most prolific egg-laying hen breed in California. Making it the best. Okay, that's the one I gotta get. That's the one I gotta get. Get. What chicken lays? Okay, you could get the uh, Australorp chicken. It's known for laying one egg a day. Yeah. What type? I don't know. That's what I'm Google. What type of egg does a foghorn? Uh-oh. Give me the punchline, Andy. Yeah. They're great layers. Are they? Yeah, the eggs are green. They are green and blue, kind of. Yeah. Yes, it's true. I bought some at a local farm. And then I got some for my friend, and I go, "What's up with your eggs?" She goes, "That's how they come out. They're really good." And then the yolk is like really yellow. Yeah, it's like almost orange yellow. That's what I ate and got sick. No, they taste real clean, kind of to me. I mean, I put like salt and pepper and a little garlic on them. Uh, and they tasted okay. Yeah. What about a rooster? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't taste bad. And that wasn't the first time I had them. They're assholes? Oh, shit. They say they're the number one producers. I got to get my money's worth, right? But it's not a rooster, is it? Oh, it's a chicken. Hmm. I want to know how much they are. But I need him. No, I know, but I don't want that. I want a producer. I want a good one. I want one that my dog won't eat it. I don't have a dog, but I'm going to get one. Oh no, I eat the Peking duck. I don't want it as a pet. So about 50 bucks. Yeah, I'll eat the Peking duck. I don't want it as a pet. Same thing with the pig. Are they awesome? Yeah, I don't want a rooster. But white leghorn is not a rooster. It's a chicken. It's saying in California those are good because they have less disease. They can handle the climate. They have a very high egg production. Um, hmm, what's the disadvantage? Oh, they mature quickly. Oh, they don't like human contact. Okay, that is an asshole. Yeah. Right. Hens and roosters are chicken, correct. No, but like what I was saying, this leghorn chicken. It's not a rooster. I don't want a rooster because they're loud. It doesn't say I can't have it. I looked at it. I don't think my neighbors would like me. Oh, I can't have them. They're prohibited. Yeah, roosters are prohibited according to city code. But I can have chickens and hens and all that. They're loud. My neighbors wouldn't like me. My old neighbor had one. Yeah. Oof. They aren't loud. Okay, cream. Yeah, you guys know all the ones. I don't. I'm gonna have to. There's a place I know. My friend, their family owns it, and they sell like all the feed. But I know they sell chickens too. Yeah. You can't have them either. Yeah, I wouldn't want one either. Bantams are total pricks, huh? What roosters? No, I don't want to create. I don't want that one. You said Maine. It's a rooster. I want one that's just low maintenance. I gotta feed it, and maybe it'll let us. They don't like to be touched, yeah. One rooster set for 12 chicks. Well, you guys gave me some good info. Ducks are too greasy and gamey tasting. I like a turducken, so I like it right in a turkey. Take my ducks, stick it in a turkey. It's very good. But all that flavor from that duck cooks the turkey. I pull it somewhere. Are chicks a pain? I like turducken. Yeah. Yours is not mean unless you're a weasel. You keep saying leg. Yeah, it says leghorn chickens right here. Oh my gosh. Leg bar? Wait, am I reading that right? Okay. My rooster is a cream leg bar. Okay. Crested cream leg bar is the breed. They're very docile. Oh, okay. I wonder if we could get that here. Probably. I want to see what they look like. I don't care what the chicken looks like. Oh yeah, I've seen these. Yeah, we have these here. They're they're pretty. I told my kids we're gonna get a chicken. So not one. We're gonna have to get a couple. But see, we have coyotes here, so I have to build a whole coop and shit. I could use my old shed. Chicks are dirty and need specific food. And yeah, I don't want to deal with chicks. I want already grown up one. I'm checking if it's pretty. Yes. Or the uglier it is, the better. To be honest. Yeah. But see, we're not really allowed to have chickens. Yeah. My husband can't deal with them because he had a kidney transplant, and so you can't deal with any kind of birds. Yeah. You're really not supposed to. Yeah, because they're dirty. And there's some other things, reasons why, but I mean, he's not going to deal with it. And it'll be outside. It's not like it's in our house. Every other rooster you've had has been a jerk. Oh, that's cool. It's good to have one. Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them at the feed store, and I think they were like 40 or 60 bucks. Yeah, the last time I went there, who knows? They're probably way more now. Can you eat them still? What are you gonna eat? Not my chickens. You can eat the ducks. Yeah, is it a pretty chicken? Can you eat my husband? Wait, what are you asking, Chris? Oh, if he can eat chicken? Yeah, he can. He doesn't, though. He doesn't like that. Yeah. It's people that get transplants. I forget exactly why now. It's something to do with just the birds because oh, it's like yeah, when the birds when their wings, the shit kind of flies in the air and you breathe it in. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people that have transplants can't they can't be around that. The prettiest rooster I ever seen had blue head fet. Oh, wow. Leghorn hens lays massive eggs though. Oh, are they really that big? Like an ostrich egg? Oh, no, no, no. I'm not lost. It's fine. I just didn't know what you were saying. It's okay. Yeah, they're really that big, the eggs? Have you seen an ostrich egg? It's like 8 eggs. It's freaking huge and it's gross. Yeah, my friend cooked one once. I mean, it didn't taste bad. They seasoned it up, salt and pepper and all kinds of other stuff, but I don't know. It's not for everyone. Softball size. So do you cook them? Who's eating all these eggs? Your white leghorn. Okay, I want to see what the egg looks like. I'm into the chickens, as you can tell. Oh, they're really big. Wow. They still lay a lot. So what happens to your guys' excess eggs when you're not, are you giving them away? And then how long do the eggs last? Yeah, I'm very much into this. My cousin's a chicken farmer. Should ask him. If you don't wash them longer. Yeah, isn't it crazy about the ostriches, Andy? 45 days to lay an egg. Yeah, give away or sell. Yeah, for sure. It was a guy that ate an egg an hour for 7 days, and they last a long time unwashed. So can you leave them like on the counter or like months? Yeah. And some people like jar them, right? You know how they jar everything? I really kind of want to learn how to do that. So I'm going to try. Unwashed, they can stay on the counter. Wow. So once they get washed, it takes off like a protective coating or what? Pickled, I think that's like an acquired taste. Yeah, the antibacterial coating, yeah. I remember when my friend, because she has that egg machine that cleans it. It's not like in a big old fancy machine. It just cleans it. And she's like, and she put them in an egg thing, a 12 pack. She says, don't wash them. They'll stay like this for a while. I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, and you don't even have to put them in the fridge. hmm But it's when you get ready to, you take it and then wash it. Yeah. Water. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, the eggs in the store, they're probably really old. Yeah. Maybe that's why my friend said I should float them. Yeah. I noticed like the last 5 years, I used to buy eggs and the expiration date would be like 8 weeks out. Now it's like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. Oh, good to know about the coating. Yeah. I know that, was it Sprout? No, I don't think I think all their eggs are probably washed, is my guess. Because I don't think they would sell that way. What's up, Becky? No, I never want to, yeah. And that would be the whole point, to not buy store-bought eggs. But see, my husband doesn't eat eggs. Me and the kids eat eggs. We eat them a lot. Yeah, I think every day I eat an egg. Sometimes I skip and I don't. I go straight to carbs. But yeah, I don't use I think every day there's at least 2 eggs. And then if the kids want eggs and it's scrambled eggs because they don't like, over easy or medium, or poached. They don't like any of that. Well, my daughter might like poached. Um, then it's more eggs for scrambled or French toast. Then it's usually more. But I went to Costco last week. I went to Costco last week and their eggs were, I think there's 36 in their thing. And they were $8.99 or something. They had a pallet in the fridge section. They went through that within minutes. I didn't need any eggs. I didn't get any, but people were only allowed to get 3. That's a lot of eggs. But if I were out, I would have actually got the eggs there, but I didn't need any. I'm studying for the chickens for real. I told my husband, he's like, where are you going to put them? I'm like, we'll have to build a coop and you can help me. He's like, not handy. Yeah. But if I build it, he would put like a light in it and all that. He would do all that. You love over easy eggs? Me too. It's my favorite. Oh, eggs Benedict's my super favorite. But you can't have eggs Benedict right now? Why? I ate that so many times when I was pregnant. Yeah. Yeah, slopping on the toast. Yes. Oh, I don't have any. I just have Cujo, but he'll eat the chickens. No, I don't have any dogs. I would I could put them where my garden is on the other side because it's a big enough area where I could build a little coop thing there. Yeah. I had everything. I had sushi when I was pregnant, but it's up to you and your doctor. Look it up, man. I don't know. I ate it. I ate it like 4 or 5 times. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, you can have eggs Benedict if the eggs are cooked thoroughly. But I mean, I ate it. I ate sushi when I was pregnant. I mean, I was fine, but I didn't eat it like every day. Yeah. Um, I even ate over medium, over easy eggs. I want to be in bubble wrap. Wrap me up. You also like to, but every doctor is different, Bolt, and that's up to you too. Like when they say you can't eat too much turkey or sandwich meat because what listeria or whatever it is when you're pregnant. I eat a sandwich every day. Yeah. You can totally have eggs Benedict. Just cook it thoroughly, a little more than usual. You'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's my favorite. Can you make the sauce hollandaise? You like taking Easter eggs and putting tons of butter, salt, pepper, and warm them up? Really? Yum. You want sushi so bad? You know what I ate? I ate a lot of like California rolls, but like no avocado because I'm allergic. Now you need an eggs Benny. I know, I love that. And I asked my doctor because I love sushi, can I have sushi? She's the nurse practitioner, and she was like, yeah, just watch out for. There was a couple of things that she's like, don't have, but I told her I'll eat like salmon and tuna, and she's like, you'd be fine. And so I ate it a couple of times, and then towards the end, I had a little bit, but I didn't eat it often. Jelly in the oatmeal, huh? I love sushi too. But pregnant, they don't want you eating it. You can get, because raw. But my kids both love sushi, so I don't know. You don't like the raw sushi anyways? Oh, then you could have, if you're not eating raw sushi, just get the cooked stuff. Yeah, you can still have that. But again, same thing with your doctor, right? Some doctors are like all paranoid, but I mean, I think we know more about like, you know, um, more about our bodies and what happens. And they just say that pregnant women should avoid the raw. Oh, you purchased from me, so you're part of the rewards club up the top. If you click on the Queen's crown, it'll show you what reward you have. So they put it by your name. Yeah, it is. It's Listeria is the cold meats, but I think that you could get salmonella, and you don't want that when you're pregnant. If I get my sushi cooked, I'm gonna need MSG on it. Little soy sauce. I freaking love sushi, but there was a time when I was pregnant and I ate sushi and I got really sick. So I didn't have it with my first kid, with my daughter. I ate it and I got sick because I had morning sickness like the whole time. It's horrible. And then after I had her, like a couple days later, I told my husband, I'm really craving salmon. We got to go to sushi. And so he took me. I could not wait. hmm I would have had it in the hospital, but I'm sure it would have been like shitty in the hospital. Yeah. And mac and cheese. I crave mac and cheese a lot. Um, what did my friend, she ate peanut butter like crazy her whole pregnancy, and they're saying you're not supposed to. How did I get a personal? I got connections. Yeah. I got a connection because I'm one of the community hosts, And there was a thing, and I think a lot of people could get it at the time. You could email whatnot and they upload it. They have to approve it and everything. Yeah, so I had to name each tier. And I think it was in the blog. I think it was in the blog or an email. Yeah. I just made my own graphics and then I had to upload it and send it in. And then they approve it. Like, but they approved it super quick. Lunch meats get you nervous. I never seen this shiny slime. I don't know. I don't buy packaged. I buy like fresh cut. Like I don't never buy the packaged ones because those I know have that. Yeah, after a day or two. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time. If I buy some lunch meat, it's deli cut, and but if I go to Trader Joe's and buy theirs, it's pretty good. You're getting sushi tomorrow too. You have to tell me. You have to text me and tell me what you get. Connections. I mean, I don't know if it's a connection. Why you want a custom one, mean? I think you could get it for the next one. Not now because you already started, but you could probably get it. Yeah, I don't. If I have the email thing, I'll send it to you. I think it's on the blog. I think it was an email or on the blog. And I don't know if they're going to continue it for the next one, to be honest. It could have been for just this one time, but I think they will. Eventually, we'll all be able to do that. Actually, maybe everybody will this next time. I'll have to ask. You like the spicy crunch rolled with the crab? Yeah, because it's imitation crab, right? So it's already cooked. Yeah, it's already cooked. Yeah, I like, but I don't know. I don't know if that's still an option. You have to look in your rewards. I don't know if you can set up your next reward, see if it's in there. It should be. You're so excited. You're going to be like eating all the things you thought you couldn't. I mean, just pay attention to see how it makes you feel. Yeah. Eggs Benedict's the big one. Yeah, I ate that. I did eat that a lot while I was pregnant. Yeah. I'm so excited for you. Yay. I know it sucks when you can't, like women, we're trying to do the right thing, keep a healthy baby, right? And we got to watch out for all this damn food. And then they scare us because they're like, you can't have this. And then you end up finding out, no, you actually can. You just have to watch out. Yeah. And since you don't cook, you don't eat the raw, you're good. Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to be getting that tomorrow. What's for breakfast? Eggs Benedict. What's for lunch? Sushi. But because it's cooked, you're fine. Like my husband, he only eats cooked. He doesn't eat the raw. I like all the raw. I like all the quail egg. I like all the crazy stuff. Um, but that sounds actually really good. Sush. When did we go for? I took my kids for. Oh, we got um we got sushi at Amazon has like a sushi thing. I forgot the name of the company, but they're local here. And I know like the regional manager. So if I go at like 4 o'clock or 4:30, I get 50% off everything every day I go. Your wife ate the weirdest stuff when she was pregnant. Yeah, I believe it. We do eat some weird stuff. You had roast tenderloin on the smoker for 5 hours. Oh, I bet it's gonna be good. None of it made any sense. What was her craziest craving? And were they different with both of your boys? Marie, you got the Sleepless Club. Hello. Yeah, I had like, some people get the pickles and ice cream. I craved beer. I like literally craved beer with my son. I didn't drink it, but I really wanted a cold beer. Yeah, it just sounded good. Yeah, because I do like beer. Like ice cold with a little frost on it. One of them was watermelon with ground pepper, I think. Did she? That's crazy. How about that craze that was going on? That is bizarre. Or watermelon with mustard on it. Do you guys remember that? I did. I drank a sip of a beer. Yeah. But I was craving a blue moon so bad. And my husband and I went, I'm like, let me just have a little sip of it. Yeah, watermelon with honey. But I did only get like the foam, you know. And then I told my doctor. My doctor's like, "You're fine." Yeah. But I didn't. That was it. It was like not even a sip, like a slurp. Yeah. But I was really craving it. I still wanted it, like especially when I would eat barbecue or like beef. Yeah, I love Blue Moon. It's my favorite. Yeah, with a nice orange slice in it. The best, yeah, Blue Moon I love. Like we went to Zion and we went hiking all day and hit that Blue Moon, just hit the spot with the pizza they had there. It was so good. I still remember that. You like pale ale? Yeah. I like all of it. I like stout. I like some Guinness too. It just depends. But I can't, yeah, then non-alcoholic beers. I mean, I don't even drink like anymore. I have beer in the fridge probably expired. It's so weird now. It's like opposite. I don't care. Sometimes I like margaritas like a lot, but I haven't been drinking those either. I bought some, you know, hardly ever. Shit, it's almost 2 o'clock. All right, we're gonna probably wrap it up over here because it's that time, and I'm gonna be on at 9:23. So I want to try to get some sleep. I know. Yeah, I gotta do that. I love to hang out and chat. Believe me. I'm gonna go make some watermelon and honey and see if it's any good. Or black pepper. Was it black pepper made? Watermelon black pepper. Dream of chickens and blue moon. Do the honey first and some whiskey, right? And some whiskey. Let me see who's on. I know I looked at the clock because I want to stick to it. You know, I'm 2.5 hours in. I'm like, all right, it's time to go to bed. Let's see who's on. Oh, she got a lot of people on there. Momo Fari. Do we know them? I know it's almost 5 for you. Yes, and Hot Mess is gonna dream of sushi and eggs Benedict. Not together though, right? Because that would not taste good. Honey pepper watermelon is the vibe. I don't know. That sounds gross. But when you're pregnant, you like got the weirdest cravings ever. I'm trying to think what I would eat. Not not together, but for breakfast and lunch. Yeah. I mean, honey pepper watermelon. It doesn't sound too bad. Yeah. Because, like, people eat weird stuff. I was trying to think what the weirdest. Oh, I did. I ate mac and cheese with pickles, and then I put cranberry sauce on my mac and cheese. It's so good, though. Yeah, you're going to try it tomorrow? Okay, give me a report. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, let's go check it out. All right, I think we'll raid this person. We're friends. I've never rated them. They've got 6 people in. Their other estate sales or storage. So I'm gonna get that ready. This is the person. I don't know what they're selling. Clothes, everything, crystals, purses. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Let's go. Let's drop some orange hearts. Peace out. Have a good one. Hold on. We'll do the fun heart. See, does it gonna work? Oh, it might not work when I'm doing a raid. Oh, it doesn't work. See that? It doesn't work when it's a raid. That's okay. Yeah, good to know. And weird. Didn't work with the raid. All right, friends. I'll see you later. I'll be on in the morning for coffee talk and tech chat. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys